Hi, I'm Rashid Ogunlaru, coach, speaker, and author of Soul Trader Putting Heart Back into Your Business. I'm a life coach and a business coach. And then what I'm going to do is give you a quick taster, a quick teaser, a quick insight in what you'll discover at the Soul Trader Your Life, Your Business workshop, which we hold once every month at the British Library. It's a workshop. It's to help you get you inspired, organized, and energized. So here's a little bit of an insight of what you're going to be able to find. As you can see here, we take you on the journey of the 8 Soul Trader chapters: clarity, customers, courage, cooperation, conversations, creativity, compassion, and change. So we start off with clarity. Who are you? Why are you in business? What do you want from the workshop? Where are you now? Where it is that you're going? How is it that you can stay on track? What's your mission? What's your passion? What's your skills? And what are your talents? We spend a lot of time here getting you very clear. And it's not just about being clear, you're going to need to stay clear. So we look at making sure that you're absolutely connected. And this is a very powerful part of the workshop where people really become very powerfully wedded to who they are and the journey that they're on. Once we've looked at things from the point of view of clarity, once you're clear, it's all about your customers. So in this part of the workshop, we really look powerfully at things from your customer's point of view. Often the blindness of the visionary, the blindness of the entrepreneur can kick in. So what we do here is look at things from your customer's point of view. Who are they? Where are they at? What do they want? How do they want your service to look and be packaged and be presented and so on? That's going to really help you to connect to your current customers or to your existing customers. And there's a lot of connection also in the workshop too. That leads us beautifully on to courage. Because once you know where you're at, and once you know who your customers are, it's going to take you courage to go on that journey. It's going to take you courage to start. It's going to take you courage to grow. It's going to take you courage maybe even to get into that room in the first place or to take that next step. So what this part of the workshop does is it really helps boost that confidence and that self-belief. It comes up a lot for people in terms of who come along to the workshop. They're wanting that courage and that self-belief. So we'll be looking at what your strengths, what your magic is, and the courage that you've needed in the past and how that courage can move you further forward in the future. Next up, cooperation. The workshop itself has a very cooperative feel and it ends in networking time, and often there's magical synergies between people in the room. A bit like this, in everything that you need, that you'll be doing, you're going to need help. Now you might be thinking, but this is just me and my business, but you're going to need help. You might, at some point need an accountant, you might need somebody to help you with your design and so on. So whether it is that you've got staff or whether it is that you're working with associates or customers or how it is you're going to balance things with your friends and your family, we're going to be looking about what it is that you have and what is it you're additionally going to need to help you on that journey, and how is it that you can be collaborative and cooperative in order to move further forward. And lots of people discover insights about that in the workshop too. Next up, conversations. The workshop itself is very much conversational, so it's not just me talking, it is a very interactive workshop. But beyond that, what we're talking about here is really everything in your business is a conversation. So once you're clear, once you know who your customers are, and once you've tapped into that thing about courage, it's about them making sure everything, your website, your social media, what you're doing when you're out and when you're networking and so on, all of these things are conversations. And the questions are you having the right conversations? Are you having enough of the conversations? Are you connecting with people with the right heart? So if you're finding that you're going up there and you're putting messages out either online, in person and so on, and people aren't responding to you in the way that you're wanting, you're going to get a lot about this conversations piece in the workshop, because really customer conversion, which is what you want, is all about the right customer conversation, assuming you've got the right product. So we're going to be exploring a lot about conversations and how to make them very powerful and effective to win you business. Next up, it's creativity. Everything is about creativity. So here what we do is first of all take out a little bit of time to look at what's it that makes you creative, what makes you energized, what is it that you need to do outside of the business, and what is it that you do outside of the business that you could perhaps bring into your business. How do you want to shape your business in a way that works for you and for your customers? What we'll also do here is, because you get the handouts of these slides, but you also get the handout of my 2-page business plan. So there'll be things that you'll be beginning to put into that 2-page business plan. And what's the structure that you need to keep you on track? Very often people fall down in the day-to-day stuff of running a business. They've got the strategy, which we explored, but how are you going to make that work for you day to day? And I'll share a few tips to help you stay organized and motivated, especially in this world and at the moment where it's fast-paced, where we have busy lives and busy minds. How do you stay focused and creative? Next up, compassion. And this is so important, isn't it? This is about loving you, loving what you do, and loving others too. So we're going to be making sure that you really are working from that compassionate space, that you're taking care of yourself, you're taking care of everybody that's important. And how is that you can build a business absolutely everybody loves, that people are just compelled to buy from you. They're not buying like with like because they love you, they know that you care about them, and that they'll stay loyal to you throughout, and that you can be compassionate and work in a very powerful way to make that impact that you're wanting to make in your world and in the world. Finally, change. Everything's going to change, and you might even discover changes during that workshop. What are the things that you need to accept, and what are the things that can change along the way? So very rarely is a business like this is it's a focused road where I'm doing this and it's going to end up there. No, there's going to be bumps, there's going to be changes, it's going to be winding, and there's going to be all sorts of things. There's going to be potholes. How can you stay on track? Life is going to change, business can change, the economy is going to change, everything's going to change. So this is going to help you to be able to embrace, shape, and anticipate change as best you can. Finally, once we've done that, it's time for action. So what are the actions that you're going to take as a result of the workshop? We're going to network also at that particular point, but I'm also going to signpost you to all sorts of other help and support. SoulTrader.biz itself, other workshops and talks, other resources that I've got available to you, but also there's a huge wealth of resources at the British Library. Other workshops, other talks, some of them are free, some of them are low cost, and the British Library itself has all sorts of resources to help you, including millions of pounds worth of databases free that can help you as you're planning, as you're researching your business. If you're not based in London, if you're based elsewhere in the UK, there are business libraries are part of that network throughout the UK. And wherever it is, in fact, you are in the world, there are often all sorts of other resources. So it might be worth you thinking about that. So that's a little bit of a taster of the workshop, Soul Trader, Your Life, Your Business. I really hope to see you there, and take care.